Apple have publicly confirmed for the whole world to see that gambling is perfectly acceptable for 12-year-olds. Apple also confirmed a slight bit of upper chest fat being shown is most definitely not okay. Yes, you heard that correctly. Apparently, Apple believes it is acceptable for 12-year-olds to engage in gacha games, which are, in essence, a form of gambling, but it is unacceptable to have a character like this be present in a game that is available on their platform, requiring the developers to either censor her, as you can see in the comparison made in the before and after, or risk entire removal from the App Store, which sets a foreboding precedent for the game and for gacha games in general. Right now, it's just a single character in this game, but it could potentially be quite a few more somewhere down the line in the future, who knows. And while I did do a video covering the dire news 11 days ago, and an actual dedicated video with my thoughts on the entire Epic 7 game, which you should totally watch, things have taken a turn for the worse. Before we go any further though, I do want to give a quick shout out to all of our patrons over on Patreon. While this channel is technically monetized due to the nature of a lot of the content, Patreon allows for me to at least make something off of these videos, so kudos guys, you guys rock. Now before we have overreacting Andys jumping to conclusions here, let me preface this entire thing by stating that this is entirely on Apple. Apple requested the devs for Epic 7 either censor their new character Arya or increase the age rating of their game from 12 plus to 17 plus. In increasing their age rating, the game would lose a substantial number of players, at least theoretically, which could potentially spell doom for the game. So their one single option here was to censor Arya, I guess, and risk the backlash from their entire community instead. Because at the end of the day, many players aren't even aware that this is happening, so the vocal majority that are raising pitchforks is a loss that they are willing to accept. And while this spells bad news for the future of characters, both new and old, Saren, one of Epic 7's lead artists, announced via Twitter after this censorship took place that he was resigning from the game and from the company overall. Saren was responsible for the design of many core Epic 7 characters. While he didn't confirm specifically what he disagreed with, what prompted him to resign, it's evident that he didn't support the decision made by the higher-ups and is seeking employment elsewhere. Probably somewhere where the dev team care more about their game than the potential dollar signs, who knows. This could also allude to something so much worse, that the team were looking to alter the appearance of other characters that he may have designed. Censorship of content should never be an acceptable route to take, especially when it stifles creative freedom like this. And while Apple are definitely to blame for this, so are the devs for caving to their requests instead of doing what other games like Destiny Child have done and just accept the 17 plus rating. Destiny Child have flourished with it, and you know what? You might end up with more loyal players that way, or even better, an even larger player base. Now, if you're looking for something new to play, maybe this will help you out. It's a list of every confirmed upcoming gacha game this year. Or, you know what, alternatively, one of 2022's best gacha games that I happen to have just finished playing right here.